Yo, 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 what is up, my peeps? Jermaine Man Cop here. We are back with another awesome stream for you. We're going to be doing some Mythic plus Pugging today. So, pitter patter, let's get at it. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Get me centered in frame. Here. That going, got some background tunes. Let's get started. We have 4 keys on Fortified that we need to get to 10s. We do. So that's what we're looking at right now. Uldaban. Let's do it. Should be an interesting week. I really don't like those tornadoes, especially in confined spaces like in Uldaman. But we got busting, which is a healer problem. You know. So we need to get a minimum of 10 upgrades this week, and I'll tell you all why. I'm really pushing to get this max upgraded, and probably this max upgraded, but this is almost inconsequential. Because I need to get a cloak, and there's no good cloaks out there for me, so it looks like I'm going to have to get a manufactured one. Still going to lose a little bit of verse, But we're going to get that done this week. And then we're probably going to be replacing this ring with a manufactured one in a couple of weeks. Once we get enough sparks. So we're going to dunk a lot of mastery. Get a ton of verse. And a fair amount of crit. And then we're going to dunk all this verse. And get a bunch of crit. So it's going to even out at the end of the day. Excellent. We got a druid. Oh, what flavor of DPS druid are you, my friend? I didn't mean to set you as focus. Oh, you're a Moonkin flavored druid. Excellent. Why? I have a very unreasonable bias against Pharaoh. I haven't ever seen many really good Pharaoh players. Polto. No, nothing in the vault. I tell you, I got tokens. And you know what I spent them on? This is really sad. This was super duper sad. I spent them on worm crests. Because two reasons. One, so I could get this and push it past where I needed worm crests. Well, I only did 2 keys last week. Like, I was super sick for like 6 days last week, so I only got 2 keys done. So I only had 4 little tokens anyway, so I couldn't get anything super duper good. So I used it to push this past where it needs worm crests. So, and then stupidly I used it to get this past where it needs worm crests, even though I figured out last night when I was refocusing on gearing my live character instead of working on Mop Remix that I'm going to be replacing that in 2 weeks. So, and like I was just saying, our main objective this week is to get enough aspect crests to max this out and get a manufactured cloak. Because there's 0 good cloaks out there, and I'm tired of running around with a 506 cloak. So that's got to get upgraded one way or the other. And this is a 2 spark week for me, so... And then 2 weeks from now, I'm going to get upgrade a ring that I've already got that's manufactured. As a net balance, I'll get some crit and a ton of verse and ton of crit, and we'll lose a ton of mastery, but it'll work out in the wash. So no, this was not a good week in the vaults for me. But if we can get 10 upgrades, we might just be able to get all that done. And honestly, after 5 upgrades, I'm going to put in the order for the cloak. Well, first I'll have to put in the order for the enchanted aspect crest, but we'll put the order for the cloak in. So that will sorry. That will be one of the biggest upgrades. But it is a bullion week as well. So Theo!
Storm, earth, and fire, heed my call.
Love you, ooh.
Right back at you, brother. I really do appreciate that, buddy. It means the world to me, the support. It really does. As I was saying, it was a bullion week, so I upgraded my max eye level verse mastery two-hander to this, which is a max level crit mastery two-hander, but it's supposed to be a pretty big DPS upgrade, like 14k DPS, so... But yeah, Polto, 523, you're ahead of me. But hopefully by the end of the week, I can replace this with a 525, and that'll even us out a little bit. Absolutely, Theo. That's all good, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. I am out of town Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so we got to hit it hard today, tomorrow, and Friday. We're going to get done what we want to get done. And honestly, if we can get that cloak, get the neck upgraded all the way, I probably will have the resources to upgrade this. But I might buy Worm Crest with Aspect Crest just to get this up a little bit, because it's doing a lot of my damage. Like, this was a training dummy. And... where is it? Huh. Oh, yeah, I wasn't on it long enough. I would have to look at... You'll see it. We'll look at the things after the key, and you'll see what it looks like, but... assuming the key ever happens, we need a tank and a healer.
To reclaim our legacy, we Aspects must restore the powers we relinquished to defeat Deathwing. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of Keeper Tyr's memories.
Hey, I'm doing pretty decent.
Find
How you
that
doing, buddy?
disc and bring it back to me. It may contain the knowledge we need to regain our strength.
Yeah, I've done a lot of remix. Way too much, honestly. This has kind of been let slip a little bit. So we're trying to refocus. I wonder if remix characters show up on Raider IO. Yep, they sure do. I mean, it's not up to date, but I am there. Now, I don't want to say this in party chat, but if the weight is getting to you, you shouldn't run your own key. You should just apply for other people's keys. Then you can choose to get it only apply to keys that already have tanks and healers. Or Druid. He didn't want to heal. But I stand by it. It gets you tanks quicker. Having one gets you the other quicker. You know what I mean? Well, this DPS didn't swap to tank. He swapped to heals. It's just as soon as he did, a paladin applied and apparently got accepted. Never mind. You got a question there, Theo? Hit me up, buddy. I gotta get my recording software up, and I gotta start buffing myself. Okay, that for no reason. A couple of these. And some food. Hit me up, Theo. What's the question, buddy? No worries, buddy. It might take me a minute to answer it if I'm in the middle of, like, a boss fight or something, though. He's gonna steal 170 of my haste? Go ahead. How about it? Alright, start the recording.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, full focus, buddy. Full focus.
To reclaim our legacy, we aspects must restore the powers we relinquish to defeat Deathwing. Within the depths of Uldaman lies a vault that holds a disc of Keeper Tyr's memories. Find that disc and bring it back to me. It may contain the knowledge we need to regain our strength.
Interrupt. Run. Interrupt.
That was spicy.
Interrupt. Run.
Have we found any witches? We've been digging down here so long, I can't even think straight.
Interrupt.
No one steals from us! Time to teach these lunkheads a lesson!
Run. Interrupt. Run.
You doing these boys first? Okay.
I have a quiver full of swords, and I know how to throw them.
Charging.
Somebody
Move.
order a skull kraken!
I've got ya!
Shockwave.
Hop in and let us have it!
Charging.
Somebody order
Move.
a skull kraken!
Take my shield!
Shockwave.
Now the party
Charging. Move.
Hop in and let them have it!
time to move in. You know, I think that tussle actually helped clear my head. Much obliged, strangers. We'll lend you a hand after we get our bearings.
Interrupt. Run. Interrupt. Interrupt. Run. Interrupt.
Dang it!
Run.
He's definitely pulling big. That's for sure.
Run.
Thanks, Diabolical. Appreciate it, buddy.
Roma, the chief heir, gonna smash you! Frogs, fight for your chief!
Watch your step. Attack totem.
Now you see a chieftain's power!
Watch your step.
Frogs, fight for your chief!
Attack totem. Watch your step.
Fury ones won't stop Roma! Get out here and smash them!
Watch your step. Attack totem.
There we go.
Always wins! Nice work! That frog has been a real pest.
Here's Marvelous Mustache! Another locked door!
Leave this to me! Shield charge! Oh, my head! Well, at least this lantern got the door open. You better go on while Olaf recovers.
Halt! The unworthy will not enter this hallowed place.
Trying to decide if this weapon is really worth it, because it has a 3-minute cooldown, which I absolutely detest. But when I do use it, like if I can delay, because it makes me delay my other CDs, right? Of course, if this was the War Within, I would have a separate button for it.
Move to stone.
Will be protected.
Knocking back.
Just have to get used to pushing that button a second time again.
Special coming.
Action from existence must regain strength. Stop
Move to stone. Knocking back.
That Shadow Priest was actually running away from me. This is the second season that dungeon has existed.
Knocking back.
Are you really telling me that there's still people who don't know that it's okay to stack those?
Special coming.
From existence must regain strength.
Need to start. Knocking back.
Come on.
Knocking back. Special coming.
From existence must regain strength. Stop where you are.
Knocking back.
For you. Some kind of library. Hey, what now? All I see are books.
Maybe we can find a few treasure maps. We'll have a look while you go on ahead.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Interrupt. Crowd control.
Crap, 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 crap.
Crowd control.
I am horrible at this game, but I try real hard.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
And what I really need is a weak aura to
Crowd
track the
control.
cooldown on that weapon.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
So I know if I should hold my with my other CDs.
Watch your step. Interrupt.
I mean, I think I hold here anyway.
Watch your step.
Because the boss is right away. But I might be confused
Watch your
about
step.
where I am in the dungeon too, because I've died a couple of times.
Crowd control. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Yeah. Screw it. We pop everything.
Interrupt.
I know that was probably the wrong play, but it is a fortified week, and that's how I'm going to justify it. My thing. There we go.
Purging protocols activated. Target acquired. Target
Spread.
acquired.
Laser on
Protocol.
you. Run.
Purge. Target
Spread.
acquired. Sustenance.
Yeah. That's not ultra horrible, honestly. That 3-minute CD. It's not as bad. Just because of the way the other CDs are going to line up.
Heroes, you can keep searching for whatever it is you folks are after. Yeah, we're calling dibs on this room. Safe travels all.
Crowd control.
Nope. No.
Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control.
Ooh.
Crowd control.
I don't know what people are using to LOS there. I don't see anything that I can LOS, and I don't think that can't work.
Crowd control. Interrupt.
This has got to be the most annoying pulling all the dungeon with two of these guys with Thunderous Clap. Because it's not like it's synced up either, it's just slightly off. Especially with those whirlwinds.
What have we here? Alexstrasza's lapdogs, I suspect. I fear I will have to deny your queen her prize. The disc you seek will be mine.
Touch of karma there. I was not going to make it around the pillar for that one. Just hard cast him to defy, not a problem. Still, even with a couple of deaths, we're actually taking pretty decent time in this key.
Interrupt.
Healer's doing really good damage. Like, this is a good group.
This disc may hold the secret to the aspects regaining their power, and we cannot allow that to happen.
No, can we?
Interrupt.
Now the disc is lost to time, just as you are about to be.
Interrupt.
I'm always last through that door. It doesn't matter how much of a head start I get. I'm always last through that door. Wait, our priest?
In all timelines, you failed to stop me.
Range 5. Knocking back.
You will be lost in time.
Range 5. Knocking back. Watch your feet.
Lost in the sands. You cannot even comprehend the infinite possibilities.
Yeah, I've been spending way too much time on Mop Remix, because I'm pretty sure that's the first time I use my combat bot.
Knocking back. Range 5.
The sands will scour you from this timeline.
Knocking back. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
The sands will scour you from this timeline.
Watch your feet.
The time
Watch your
waits
feet.
answer to me. The sands will scour you from this timeline.
Knocking back.
+2! Nice!
Your efforts are impressive, but in vain. The timelines are converging. There will be only one aspect, and Murison shall be infinite!
Back. Stop the recording. Put that on the spreadsheet. Very nice for a first spot. Aldemon, 10. +2. Ally, tank. Druid, healer. Priest, me, and a hunter, whose Kia was, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that was a really good group. Let's actually have a look at the breakdown of our DPS, because I want to know what that that new weapon did. Of course, Augury did 5% of our damage. Nice. Other one did 2. 0.3%? Surely not. Field Iron has chosen 0.8%. Huh. Something about that doesn't feel right. But at the same time, let's quickly check. Let's quickly check Wago. I want to see if there's a weak aura for tracking that. I can't, because it's a 3-minute cooldown. Or 2.5-minute cooldown, rather. So, I use Blackout Kick way more than once every 2.5 minutes. Blackout Kick's a huge part of our actual kit now. Yeah, Polto, I know, but don't have the buttons to use it on CD. I was trying really hard to use it on CD. That's why I want a weak order to track it, so I know if I should delay my other CDs by 30 seconds or not, like if it's up or not. Like when I had an on-use trinket, I have a little thing right there. Anyway, I just want to be able to track it, is all I'm saying. Sure. Not Stormwind Tabard. W. You know what I mean? I want it to be optimized, right? So, let's see. Copy import string. Hey, Bradley. Doing pretty decent, bud. I had another round of the flu last week, but... Now, where... It's way off the screen at the moment. Shoop, 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 shoop. Now, I'm going to shrink it down. It's too big. There we go. That's weird, because it's not showing up. Crap. Let's go use it. See if it pops up. It pops up when I use it. Gotcha. Maybe it pops up when I'm in combat? Yeah, it's only on when it only pops up when I'm in combat. Okay. That I can handle. Now that I understand how they did it, I can handle that. Okay. Okay. Let's find us another group. Now remove Uldaman. There's like 5 different or 6 different Uldamans there. And... Declined? Alright, let's head to Algathar. Wait, do I have the portal to Algathar? I do. Let's portal to Algathar. Path of the Draconic Diploma. I'm playing a lot of Remix because I can do that, you know, at 2 a.m. when I can't sleep. Plus, our good buddy Jix there is taking me through a couple of raid sweeps on Heroic and one on Mythic through Siege of Orgrimmar. Those. So one of those. We're good. Focus. Apparently there's a new alpha build? Huh. Well, we're gonna have to check that out. Speak to me, Wowhead. They're tuning a bunch of stuff in Mop Remix. Sorry, Jix. Monk. Anything for Windwalkers. Anything for Windwalkers. Oh, that's actually kind of sexy. Okay, we gotta discuss this after the key. I can't look at that no more without starting to drool. I'm gonna start drooling if I look at those Windwalker notes much longer. Our healer's still in Valdrakken. It looks like a blue post to me, Em. There's like a ton of class changes. Yeah, that's a blue post, so that's confirmed as to the changes they've made. Because it's got a blue post from Blizzard and View Original, yada yada yada. Those are some really nice. There's like, they moved a few talents around, they made stuff baseline, they gave us a new talent. And they've increased the damage of stuff. I'm perfectly happy with that. That's all I ask is, you know. Recording. Gonna go get me a verse buff. Yeah.
Welcome to Algathar Academy. I am delighted that you
Itchy
received our
straws.
invitation. The school is a touch behind schedule, but
New students. How wonderful. It has been quite some time since the academy has been open.
Well, indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's just, you know, all of my CDs popped. Yeah, I saw that. I'm gonna have to get both of those mounts.
Watch your step. 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 Watch your step.
You know, I think if I didn't have aggro and like 3 mobs there, I don't die there.
We are just about... Wait! Ichistras, there is too much life magic. What are you doing?
I should have waited
Me?
like 3 more
There's
seconds to
too
pop
much
off.
nature. What are you doing?
Dang it!
What is that thing? This is your fault.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us, new students.
Wait for the things to pop out before I pop my CDs, which should bring...
Watch your step. Watch your step. Be bad. Watch your step. AOE incoming. Watch your step. Watch your step. Be bad.
Now, if they just add the Spectral Tiger and the Swift Spectral Tiger at some point, we can all be happy campers.
Watch your step. Run. Watch your step.
Maybe, I don't know. I was, like, offline for, like, 3 months. Twice.
Watch your step.
Tried to sneak in front of that guy. Didn't work, guys. Trying to sneak in front of that guy does not work. He apparently cleaves. Note to self. Now I'm just going to hang my head in shame. Fine, it's fine. I'm just rusty. It's been a couple of weeks since I've, really done a lot of keys. It's fine. I'm just working my way back in.
Look at this Lishrath arena. Wait, what are these birds doing here?
That's talent toss for you soft skins.
Shockwave.
Yeah, again, I had aggro and died. I mean, I'll take full responsibility for dying to the Wind Boy there, but that's the second time I've died to aggro today, or in this dungeon. And it's aggro on a mob I didn't even attack directly, so... I think, Bradley, that the tank didn't have full control that you would like to see a tank have. And I'm not getting after the tank or anything, I don't attack a mob directly. I would really expect the tank to gain aggro on him over me.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
As you can see, I'm really not doing that many damages.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishrath. That is talent toss for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention.
Repair real quick while we're doing
for a
that.
friend of the Grummels, like you.
Huh, at least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
Spread. Shockwave. Phase change. Spread. Shockwave. Spread.
Screw it. I'm changing phases.
Phase change.
Oh, I was on the wrong goal? Oh, I thought I was on the fire goal.
Spread.
Well, that's a bit of a bad thing on my part.
Spread. Shockwave.
Apparently I was on the opposite side I thought I was.
Spread. Shockwave.
See how useful that tracker is? That's why I held on to my Zwen and my tiger statue, because I knew my weapon wasn't up. Plus there's usually a big trash pack in between bosses.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Shockwave.
On the current segment. This tank is just pumping.
Shockwave.
Yeah, I'm happy I put that WindWalker up.
Shockwave.
I'm not really looking at it, but when I need to know if it's available or not, it's good to know it's up.
Shockwave.
Please excuse the mess. It has been quite some time since students have been here. I'm just putting together my lessons. Long ago, members of the Blue Dragon Flight accidentally overloaded an arcane elemental and created a powerful construct named Veximus that quickly started to wreak havoc.
I mean, I was doing 803k DPS.
The Blue Dragons battle Veximus fiercely, attempting to prevent it from absorbing stray arcane orbs that could allow it to grow further out of control. Veximus began manifesting powerful arcane bombs in order to drive back the dragons.
AOE incoming. Watch your step.
Veximus unleashed its full arcane power against them.
Run out.
But dragons absorb the orbs, not Veximus.
Run out. AOE incoming. Watch your step.
You should study harder.
Run out.
Though Veximus tried its best to defeat the dragons, it was ultimately destroyed. Well done!
Yeah, we still got a really good shot at upgrading this, so... Seven stacks of bustin' doesn't make me feel good. I'm beginning to have a lot more sympathy for Walter Peck from the EPA. Bustin' definitely did not make me feel good. Well, that's what I heard, Jimmo. Assist area! This is what I'm saying. Ah! That whirlwind, I was down a step and that whirlwind knocked me up into the astral whirlwind. But that affixed whirlwind, I mean. Yeah, I'm not running back. It's better to let them res me. It's quicker.
Greetings, Lou. Who are you? You are not registered here. This room is only for students. Head to the registrar at once! These are sacred halls of learning. Only those registered may access them. Learn from this! Poor marks for poor students!
Run.
You will not pass the semester!
Breath incoming.
No, not the breath.
Poor marks for poor students!
Poor marks, how will I ever matriculate?
Run.
Go to the corner! Poor marks for poor students!
Breath incoming.
Think about what you have done!
Run.
Go to the corner! Poor marks for poor students!
I am not a poor student.
Think about what you have done!
Breath incoming.
I generally learn from my mistakes. It might take me a little bit, but I generally do.
Poor marks for poor students! Think about what you have done!
Sprint.
Demerit points for you!
Breath incoming. Run.
You will not pass the semester!
The fact that I lived through that is just amazing. +2. Nice. Recording. So put it on the spreadsheet. That is an Algathar and +2. We had a Paladin and an Evoker. We had a green flavored, I'm going to call that cherry green flavored Death Knight. That's true, Bradley. I was 100% true. DK and an Arms Warrior. I had my finger on the wrong button for my spreadsheet. There we go. Oh, Uldaman? We +2'd it, Theo. It was actually a really good group. I was probably the weak link in that group. Now that I got that weak aura, let's have a look and see. Yeah, see, now it's 2% instead of 0.5%. That's 2% of my damage instead of 0.5% of my damage. Having that weak aura and getting used to it, I think, helped out a lot. That helped out quite a bit. I'm quite happy with that. Yeah, the healer wasn't super happy with that, but what do you do? The healer actually did really good damage, too, in that key. Like, this one did 45k. Never gonna hate on that. But if we go back to Uldaman, the dude did almost 100k DPS as a healer. That's nice. You know what I mean? He was. He was a good DPS healer. Yo, Size, what's up, buddy? Thanks for copping on by, my friend. How you doing today? Nice. What you benching, buddy? When I was a young lad and in my prime, let me brag a little bit here. My weight set at home, because I didn't go to the gym because it was 1992, and that just didn't happen in a small town. My weight set maxed out at 200 pounds, and I would do about 100 reps at 200 pounds. And no, you're not, Theo. But again, that was 32 years ago, so... I don't know what my max would be, because I didn't have any extra weights, right? No, not yet. Not yet, Em. We'll look at those right away here. I was just talking to Size. Let's actually pull those onto this screen. So, that's fine. I just want to make sure you guys can see them. You can? Good. You see this? This is huge. All of those abilities are now pouring into Drinking Horn cover. Spiritual Focus, Heart of the Jade Serpent. I love the new talent, Ferociousness. You get just 2 extra crit, but 4% extra crit whenever Zwen is up, which is bang, which is nice. Drinking Horn. See, I always mix it up with the Teachings of the Monastery. But the big thing there as well is Mark of the Crane is baseline now. And Crane Vortex is where it used to be, and Dual Threat has moved to where it used to be. So let's actually have a look over at the War Within Talent Calculator, which probably isn't updated yet, but we can have a look. So we'll find the Drinking Horn cover. Dual Threat. That's Dual Threat. Auto attacks instead kick. That is huge. is huge. I cannot wait to use that. Yeah, see, Mark of the Crane is still there, so this is now baseline and Spinning Crane Vortex, which is this one. Crane Vortex is now in its place. Okay, Teachings of the Monastery is the one I mix up Drinking Horn cover with all the time. Yeah. The duration of Storm, Earth, and Fire is extended by 1/3 of a second every time you cast a chi spender. Half a second for every chi you spend. No, sorry, half a second for every chi you spend because Serenity doesn't exist anymore. So if I Strike of the Windlord, that increases the Storm, Earth, and Fire by 1 second. Right? By Rising Sun Kick, that's... But yeah, I will always take Drinking Horn cover there. So that's huge. And its dual threat's damage has been increased. Okay, so it's been moved. So this is no longer up here. It's been moved down to here. Which means we actually have an extra point to spend now. Because they removed Mark of the Crane. And it's baseline. So we have another point to spend. You see how good that is? You see how insanely good that is? I mean, dang. That's good. That is freaking huge. Hey, Dragon Redukes. Ruby Life Pools. Not horrible. I had a bout with the flu again last week.
Ours is a solemn
I was gone for quite some time, but we're back now. We're banging away at some Mythic Plus. Trying to get some score, trying to get some aspect crest, trying to get our vault in a good place. But yeah, I am super duper pleased with that. That is, like I say, that is freaking huge. When that build goes live, and Wowhead moves their talent calculator over, I'm going to have to relook at it again, because there were a couple of things where I was going to have tough choices, right? Near the bottom of the talent calculator. Because I really would like to give Whirling Dragon Punch a chance, you know? And more for Knowledge of the Broken Temple than on anything else, right? But there's also stuff like I desperately want Rushing Jade Wind, so I included that in my build. But I'd also would really kind of like Energy Burst, because that's another chi, a bit of chi builder that we've got that's kind of passive, right? Yo, Size, this is the cursed key, my friend. You know it, I know it. Even Metronicus Primus knows it. Okay, let's see. This is... That's true, Jimmo. Port is definitely easier. No, I won't do that again. I lost count of my Ruby Whelp Shells training. So what I've been doing when I come into Ruby Life Pools, I'm reminded of it. I like train it on this while the group builds, but it's killed a couple of my group mates a couple of times. Yeah, if we can get this an AV at a 10, we're golden. We can start looking at 11s. Although, it would be 24, that's 57. That would put us like 3 aspect crests away from being able to get an enchanted aspect crest and then putting in an order for a cape. What is this? 515, Prot Paladin. Shadow Priest went offline. Although I see them. That's weird. Yeah, it might be better to grab the Vengeance Demon Hunter. We still don't have a Bloodlust. Although if I mention it, I'll probably get dropped. Because I'm the least meta pick in this group so far. Well, that looks pretty sick. We're gonna have to do Season 1 in War Within now. Look at that sick mount that they've got for Keystone Master in Season 1. That just looks sick. Definitely gonna need to be getting that boy. $509 too low for a 10? Is that what he's saying? There's been a few tanks apply that are look decently qualified. There you go. Get that Destro Warlock in here. Get him in. Sure. But I mean, I've barely been putting the effort in, and I'm 521. So I mean, a 518, I can see it. Maybe you change tunes after the first couple of weeks or something. Well, there's 522, a Balanced Druid. Get him! Get that Balanced Druid! Yeah, I get it. For sure, for sure. Well, now everybody's offline. What the fudge, Beef? Let's see, that's Illidan, that's Zul'jin. I don't know what server cluster they're in. I appear to be having 0 issues. Same with all of these people. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's better to wait. I hate dropping group, but they're both offline. Oh, well. We'll go back and we'll go back to Valdrakken and we'll queue again. There's got to be keys out there where people are not going offline. Okay. Yeah, that's the one that's that we were just in. Yep. To the Azure Vaults we go! Absolutely. I really want this one. This is the last one that I don't have a portal for, so we really, really want this one. Remember, the Panda Remix servers use the same servers as live. So if it's not dead in Panda Remix, or not dead in live, but dead in Panda Remix, it's still live. Or it's still quite populated. You get what I'm saying. I wouldn't know. Jix has never died, so... The tier set names added in the War Within Alpha. Gatecrasher's Fortitude. That's not bad, actually. I've never been a big fan of spiky stuff sticking up behind me, you know? One of the reasons why I've stuck with my transmog for as long as I have. You know? Could have said something. Could have said something. Yeah, I'm legit just gonna sit here. Because I've got a portal to Ruby Life Pools I can use. If I need it. Go quick! Absolutely, hit me up, buddy. I got time. We're just queuing up for keys, so... Nope, it's not split into two parts. It's the whole shebang. No problem, buddy. Not bad. We +2'd a couple of keys, and the rest has just been waiting to get accepted. My key this week. Knockahoo Defensive. They've already got a WindWalker. They're not going to take me. On the plus side, both of these are Azure Vault, so... if I get accepted to either one, we'll be happy. Come on. Somebody pick me, somebody pick me, somebody pick me for a key. The DPS life, as you say. Nope. Do this. Now, let's actually head over to Ruby Life Pools. Yeah, keys would be much faster to get into if I was a brewmaster, but... all my spare time right now is being put into Mop Remix instead of learning Brewmaster, which I really should do. Really is a cursed key. Tronic is up to. I disbanded the spreadsheet. And nobody is applying to this Ruby life pools. This is really silly. Oh dear. My character smell bad or something? Like... Well, at least they declined me. Okay. You know, I have to wonder, because stuff like that keeps happening.
What do
You and me both, Dragon Redukes. You and me both. Look, I get it. Sometimes you'll get something that's better fitted for the rest of the comp. And you'll want to drop me. But you can at least say, hey, dude, I'm dropping you for someone who fits the comp better. Instead of just booting me out. I'm on my way on a flight path. Or just, if you're the key holder and I'm the only other one in the group, just dropping group, going offline. Resto Druid. Ordinarily, I would say that's a great pick, but we have no Bloodlust. Hey, War Saint. Doing not bad. I had a bit of a bout with the flu last week, but we're recovering. Ace. I mean, it's a Ragnaros tank, so you never know, but at least it's a tank. Now, ideally, we would get a shaman or an evoker for your healer. We need this 10. This is the last 10 we need for a portal. We need this. Oh yeah. I can, when I can't sleep at, 2 a.m., I can go and play Remix, so I've actually been playing a fair bit of it. One of those. 2 of these. 1 of these for no reason, and 1 of these. Pressure enemy, juice comes out, because that's what's inside. This is going to be an Azure Vault. And it's going to have a Demon Hunter. And what flavor of priest are you? I say, what flavor of priest are you? I say, what flavor of priest are you? You're a Dix priest. Okay, we got that. And we got me, we got a DK, and we got a Shadow Priest. Doubling up on the priests. Alright then. Okay, everybody's here, everybody's ready. Start the recording.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So are you going to pull this first full room and make us do the jump down skip, or are we going to do the normal route?
One of them. These whelplings perceive anyone not of my blood as a threat. Their gaze pierces all. If they see you, all nearby creatures will awaken to purge you. The sundered flame have been delving into my vault. They do not understand the dangers within, nor the powers they meddle with.
Watch your step. Interrupt. Watch your step.
That was me, I screwed up.
Watch your step.
That was my fault. And then I walked back into a pole.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I don't like it.
Interrupt. Watch your step. Watch your step.
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted me with arcane
Yeah,
seeds.
Dragon Redux, that was why I said ideally an Evoker or Shaman.
Little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Stand in the puddles, cop, or you'll
Watch your step.
be deleted.
Watch your step.
Stand in the whirlwinds, or you will get yeeted.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I couldn't let that little bubbling thing sit out there by itself, because we'd eventually have to just go and directly attack it that way. Wildly bad use of time in a timed instance.
Shockwave. Move to star. AOE incoming.
Dang it, it's the second time that's happened. I'd be more concerned about it, but...
Move to moon.
Still top DPS.